This is a short and sweet guide on how to get all 3 Grim Relics and unlock Tier 1 on Curse Mode on Black Ops 7 Zombies. For the first one, you're going to at least need to be on round 20, and then you're going to need a Pack-a-Punch weapon, take the launch pad from farm to the plaza. There's going to be 3 targets while in the air that you are going to need to shoot. Once the targets are shot, make your way over to the farm. There's going to be a portal right here on the side of the house. Once you make it through, you're going to activate the Grim Trial, and you're going to see that power-ups cause damage when touched. So you're going to make sure that when you're going through these waves, you don't pick up any power-ups because they're going to nearly kill you. So just stay away from the power-ups as far as possible and clear all 4 of the waves as intended. Now that you completed the trial, you will now be rewarded with the Dragon Wings Relic. And what that does is once activated, it will disable all normal power-up spawns. Now let's get on to the second relic of this video. Okay, for the second relic, you are also going to need to be on round 20, and there are going to be 3 candles around the map that you're going to need to light with Molotovs. The first one can be found right here in the farmhouse. For your second candle, make your way down to Ashwood, and it's going to be right down here over by Juggernog, and it's going to be on the shelf right here. Throw a Molotov right at that candle, and we're going to get right over to the third and final location. For your third and final candle, it's going to be right in the Lost Cabins area, and it's going to be right over here on this desk. I would bring some Ether Shroud in because this one is going to be a little tough to get. Once all 3 candles are lit, make your way back to the farm, and you're going to see this portal right here on the side of the barn. Interact with that portal to start your next relic trial. Alright, you've made it inside, and you're going to notice this trial is a little different. All zombies are shock mimics. So you're going to go through 4 waves of just shock mimics only. The first wave is just going to be shock mimics. Your second wave, you're going to have HVTs. Your third wave is just going to be regular shock mimics again. And then your fourth and final waves, you'll have HVTs. Now that you've cleared all 4 waves and you are now done with the trial, you will be awarded with the Lawyer's Pen. And what the Lawyer's Pen does, it spawns shock mimics in your game. So now every time you have the Lawyer's Pen activated on Curse Mode, shock mimics will just be a regular enemy spawning in your game. Okay, now it is time for the third and final relic of this video. Now this one's going to be a little trickier than the first 2. For this one, there's 10 Mr. Peaks locations all around the map, and you can only see them in Ether Shroud. The first one is right here in the farm area. The second one is going to be in the Janus Towers Plaza area, right in the spawn. It's going to be right here on this gate. For your third one, come over down the Ashwood, and it's going to be right over here next to this launch pad. You're going to use your Ether Shroud, and you're going to look back, and it's going to be right here on the stairs. The fourth location for Mr. Peaks is also in Ashwood. It's going to be right here in the crack of the church. The fifth one will be in Zarya Cosmodrome. To the left of the buildable table, there is a window, and Mr. Peaks is on the generator right there. For the sixth location, stay in Cosmodrome, and it's going to be right over here on the telephone pole right here. For the 7th Mr. Peaks, make your way down to the crashed ship, and it's going to be right on top of these blue barrels right here. For the 8th location, make your way over to the Lost Cabins, and it's going to be right here on the top right of this log structure right here. For your 9th location, come over to Blackwater Lake, and right next to Speed Cola, there's a window, and Mr. Peaks is going to be in the toilet right here. Now you're ready to collect your 10th and final one. Make your way to exit 115, and it's going to be right here on the exit sign right here. But make note, you will need to be on round 20 to even collect this one. Once all 10 have been collected, make your way back to the farm one final time and interact with the Relic Trial portal. Once you're inside, you're going to see that every weapon shot costs 100 essence. So for this one, I would gather as much points as you possibly can, or just use the trap like I did here. I used the trap as much as I could and shot my gun as less as I possibly could, honestly. Once you've made it through, you'll be awarded with the Teddy Bear Relic, and what that one does, it reduces the round delay time. So essentially, when you complete a round, you'll be waiting less time until your next round. Rounds will be going a whole lot quicker now. And now that you've done all 3, you will now be able to go into your Curse Mode screen, and you will be able to activate each and every one of those relics that you just got to unlock Tier 1 of Curse Mode. And now you'll be able to have golden armor inside of your game. If you found this guide useful in any way, please consider dropping a like and subscribing. It would greatly help out my channel.